Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. So, I'm going to start with the date, and today is Wednesday, December 8th, 2021. Um, I thank God for calmness. I thank God for calmness. Um, I thank God for His teaching. I I'm starting to learn a little bit about the dealing. Um, will learn within the dealing. Just because life comes and it just keeps coming and it just keeps coming. And I'm learning that um, to be grateful in it all. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is like this, like everything. And mainly what it is I'm noticing when I start speaking over my life, things are coming into pass. Things are coming, like really, like I don't know how to describe it. I just don't. Nobody but God. Um, and I would like to think that's because for so many years in my crazy mindset that I had, um, it was that okay, so things are going good. What is about to happen? What something is about to, not be good. And that's not how God is. And I believe also now that He is like teaching me a lot about myself and a lot about life, even though things may come up because they do. It's life. It's in the dealing and how He teaches me how to deal with everything. And I am just so amazed. Like, I, I'm going to continue speaking life into myself because I say, okay, God, what is next? It just feels like you're doing this, the harvest November going forth and just teaching me how to just bask in the fact that everything that I've been asking Him for, the seeds I didn't plant it, the oh, I'm trying not to cry, but the just faith, man, faith. And it's so weird because I kind of always have like, maybe some topics that I want to go over before I come on. But lately I've been like, you know, it's been in my head of, just stay where you were all day. Because a lot of the times in the morning when I'm in, just prayer and our conversation, I kind of a little bit know of where my journal may be, but I wait because I want to live the day. However, I'm glad that it's been more so life is life. It is what it is. Just keep on going, but just to remember kind of like what you wanted to talk about in your morning. So we all know in the morning I read first fruits, of course, Ephesians 6. And I just been feeling like God is beyond real. And this isn't to like not like to be like, oh, in fear or anything, but I just feel so honored in a lot of ways that He still is like in need of me and He wants me. I'm telling you, the life, I thank Him for it. And I want to say that it's because I'm just so grateful. All of my past, man, the things that I thought, and I said it yesterday, like how, anyway, it's, hmm, I am so thankful. I gotta move this camera a little bit, guys, because it's not where I wanted it to be. My my son and I are actually, you okay? My son and I are actually about to go and do some things, and I wanna. It's just so weird that God is teaching me a lot within relationships, because my son and I are about to go and do some things for things we got to get together for, Christmas and everything. And then, you know, probably just more than likely he'll probably want to go get something to eat. Not more than likely, he already has, so that's what we're probably going to end up going to do. And I am so grateful in a lot of ways that, God, please rope me back in, that, my children, our relationship is beyond what I ever thought it would be. You know, I was telling them that you do know, we have to be mindful. So I'm gonna tell you this: we have to be mindful of when we are going through life and everything. Don't be. I was looking at it at one point in a selfish view, that I was the only one going through. That it was me and me and me. Well, now I see it that it was everyone. Everything that I went through, my children kind of went through. Were they out there doing the things I was doing? No, but they were affected as well, you know, and they have a story. I can't wait for them to feel comfortable to fully share it, um, with me. They give me bits and pieces, and I said, you don't have to worry about hurting my feelings. I'd rather you tell me the truth and how it affected you than, you know, you try to mask your real feelings because you want to, protect mom. Mom's will be okay. I want you to tell me your realness, because I want you to be okay. I need you to be okay and be fine. And more importantly, you know, learning that even though I am in a certain comfortable area, and beyond what they ever thought I would be, I want them to be in their comfortable beyond even what I am asking and think they are going to be, you know. And that's nothing but God. Like, when I tell you, I intercede for my children all the time. I pray over them all the time. I have to, because it's not just myself going through things in life. It's not just them going through things in life. It's us as a family that go through it. So my children and I, we all are affected by, life. And it's in the dealing of actually really, going over it and dealing with it. So my children, with them in school, then what's going on with them in friendships, relationships, because sometimes we get caught up like, oh, we be so caught up on our lives that we don't realize that they have lives too themselves, full-fledged lives. And one thing about them are they're out there and they're at an age of easily influenced, very easily influenced. And I don't think that really stops at any age for us. But I do believe for teenagers, it's peer pressure of wanting to like fit in. That can be like the start of it. So I have to just be a listening ear, an open heart for my kids to actually come and speak and talk with me about it. So there probably more than likely will be 2 videos tonight. I haven't done that in a while. But I want to make sure that we are pinpointing what we're supposed to do with our plans. to go and do the things that we need to do. And I don't even know if I'll quite post this one, but I'm going to do it because it was just coming to me to speak out, you know. But you want to know something? It's really like a rush because I'm not even putting everything in it that I wanted to put in my journal tonight about like just God is blessing me beyond even words, beyond even what I thought. Um, you can't tell me that He's not working. Uh, I really, really, I love our quiet, intimate time with one another. And I love how he just takes over it, how he ropes me right on in, how I can just, feel his presence all up in me. And I'm not saying that it's not here now, because man, I know he's here. I can feel it now. But it's something about us first thing in the morning that it's like a warm, cuddly feeling of just faith, hope, love, gentleness. I can go on and on about it. I hope you guys, and I pretty much know you guys. How's your walk? How's your walk with him? Doesn't it just feel good to just have a walk with him when he is literally doing the movement for you? I finally brought home one of my plaques that I had, which is footprints, you know, and basically I will have to get my son. Can you get my bag? Um, I want to get this. I got a plaque. It's a bag. It's on the table, but it's a plaque in there that I got a while ago, and it's the footprints. I always loved it. I had a painting on my wall that I finally took down to put some stuff up in there. And sorry guys, somebody's trying to contact me. It's a Target bag. It may be over there somewhere. Um, and it has like the footprints thing, which I always love. But I had a painting on my wall that kind of looked like sand, and I like, yes, inside of it is a bag. It has some things wrapped in newspaper. No, it's a different Target bag. Sorry, it may be over in the kitchen area. And it's just I love that footprint thing. It's amazing. Um, and I just love it because I just not only the same, but just feeling like, I'm being carried. I'm being, it feels good to be escorted. And, it feels wonderful. So I got the plaque, of course, and you guys know I love seashells. So it says, footprints, Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you will walk side by side through life. But when I needed you most, I saw only one set of footprints in the sand. The Lord replied, I love you and you would, okay, yeah, the Lord replied, I love you and you would never, and would never leave you. During your time of trials and suffering, when you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. And I don't know if you can see the little feet print here, but it's amazing how his presence is just always, and it just a wrap around. It's just I can't even put it all into words. I wouldn't be able, like, no words, no words. All I can say to him is thank you. I'm so grateful. So I'm not going to stay on long. I don't even know if I'll post this one. I'll have to see, because I don't like to have, you know, well, I probably will post this one. You want to know why? because I want to make sure it's my realness. To come on later on, it'll be too late for one, and then two, it'll be basically for what? The meat and the bones is actually in my truth. One, I love that. My truth is just being who I am. I'm Audrey Lane. I speak out. I it's not about me. It's about him. I just speak out. I thank him so much for unclogging just arteries that were so blocked and backed up and So I thank you guys so much for coming on. I gotta get ready to go. I will be back on tomorrow, or possibly even tonight. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I did get the what I was trying to mention to you guys yesterday about what I wrote out to God about, like, basically what I wrote to him was, you know, now that you trust me and I'm like coming into you and you trust me with myself, his reply back to me was, now that I trust you, now you can live. I don't know. Now I gotta find it. So more than likely I probably won't post this video because I really want to get exactly how I worded it for you guys. I don't know. Thank goodness he loves my up and down and all over the place. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for commenting, sharing, liking. Thank you for being who you are, your true self. You're wonderful. See, look at all this. I'm well put together. I'm well put together. As a matter of fact, I'm saying it right now. This is going to be the video I post. Because I'm well put together in my truth and his truth. I thank him that he's a loving God. He can love me all. So you guys do have a great one. If you want to hear something motivating, be yourself in God, because he loves you and he knows exactly who you is. Bam, there you go. I'm going to motivate you to be yourself, to trust God, to live in him. He's doing some amazing, wonderful things in you. Bam, there you go. So you guys have a wonderful evening, night. Continue speaking life and glory over your family and you. Continue to keep on pressing and going through. Continue being who you are. Aren't you starting to just love yourself beyond even what you ever imagined? Like, man, just your calmness, your peaceness, your peacefulness, your purposeful life. Isn't it amazing? Okay. Yeah. So I love you guys. You guys have a great evening. I thank you so much for just being a part of this growth process. I thank you so much for those who have been reaching out and want to know about how to actually start their own podcast and social media area stuff. Yeah. I don't know much, but what I do much, why not share it on? That's what we are. We're sharpeners, so why not help? That's what we're here to do. I thank you for breaking out of anything that had you bound, to go forth and trust God, to come forth and just say, hey, I'm going to submit. And it's hard, like we were saying. Sometimes it starts literally with us just submitting to God, and we will be the ones he used to get in contact with the people he needs it to be. Sometimes it may be our family, friends, and loved ones, and sometimes it may be complete strangers, but they still, the body of Christ. So I thank you guys so much. I love you, and I am actually going to come off now. So bye now.